Hi, it's Brian Newman with the Spotlight of Business Owner Show. And today we're thrilled to have Tina Makris. Hi, Tina. How are you?
Good. How are you, Brian?
Yeah, good, good. She's with Knockout Plumbing, LLC. And before we learn about her business, I'd like for the viewers to actually get to know you and your background and how you got into the plumbing business.
Sure. It's an interesting story. So this really nice, highly educated, intellectual gentleman came to my home to replace a water heater. And I was so impressed with him that I followed up and I asked him, if you ever need any help with marketing your business, let me know. So a couple of weeks go by and he reaches out, and that's how this all started. And that was a year and a half ago.
Oh, wow. Wow. I know you're a VIP member in the one-on-one referral network group, and you do a great job representing them.
Oh,
No,
thank you.
really, I mean, your introductions, they're very eye-catchy. So I could see, God, you're doing a great job marketing them.
Oh,
But
thanks. I really believe in our owner, Dan Harper. So he impresses me all the time. So it's easy to represent when you believe, right?
oh yeah, yeah, definitely. No, so
Yeah.
I was curious, what hours are you guys available? Because I know a lot of plumbing companies, they're Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. I myself encountered a huge problem with a broken filter. Water was coming out of my refrigerator in my kitchen over a
Oh.
holiday weekend on a Sunday.
Hmm.
And I had trouble finding someone. I mean, I don't know. Do you guys do like emergency calls?
Yes. Well, first of all, I'm sorry that happened to you. But yes, Knockout Plumbing, we are 24/7.
Oh,
And so you can contact us via the website, our phone number, Facebook. We always have plumbers on call.
oh, wow. And it's Monday through or yeah, whenever any emergency. Oh, that's great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So what areas of town do you guys cover?
Well, we started out in the East Valley, but now we are valley-wide. So we have plumbing experts available just about anywhere from Cave Creek down to Maricopa, or from Surprise over to Superior.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. No, so yeah, and who's your ideal client?
Oh man, that's such a great question, because I rotate through that all the time to see who I'm targeting, to get the word out about Knockout. But right now, I would have to say our ideal client in full perspective are property decision makers. So if they're able to have the liability and the responsibility to make a decision for a home or a business structure, that's who we want to talk to.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. No, so in the year and a half that you've been with them,
Mm.
is there any like job that's too big or too small for you guys to take on?
That's also, you have some great questions, man. No,
Thanks.
really, there isn't. The one thing about Knockout Plumbing is we don't charge a trip charge. So we will come out to your home or your business, take a look at what's going on, and we will give you our recommendations based off your needs. And we will do that free of charge.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so for the viewers that are listening to us, can you let them know what's the best way to get in touch with you?
Great. So if you want to, get in touch with me, you can contact me at phone number 480-227-9484, or an email, tina.knockoutaz@gmail.com. My role with Knockout is business development. So you can contact me for business opportunities, expansion, networking, one-on-ones, and presentations. However, if you have a plumbing need, residential or commercial, as much as I love to talk to folks, please contact Knockout directly at knockoutplumbingaz.com, or our phone number at 602-284-5499. And you can always find us on Facebook, Knockout Plumbing LLC.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, so with COVID still running around, I thought it was done with. What precautions are you guys taking when they come out to someone's home?
Very good. Thank you. So the first thing, our plumbing experts are tested regularly for the coronavirus. Second, we use, of course, booties and masks. when we come to homes or businesses. And we also bring in our own mats to set our tools, parts, and anything on to protect your services, and to protect, our own equipment. So we take every precaution that we can to just make sure everybody's safe, including ourselves and of course, our clients and customers.
Okay. Yeah, so when they come out, do you guys like, do they have a payment plan? What kind of payment arrangements do you have? Warranty? Do you take warranty payments, and how does that work?
Very good. Well, as far as I know, unless something has changed here recently, you can pay our plumbing experts directly once they complete the job. We also will email you a link so that you can make the payment via the payment link. If you need some assistance with your payment, we hope that you would contact us ahead of time, and maybe we could discuss that. But really, the most important thing is that we do everything to make sure that our prices are affordable for everyone. So the goal that Dan Harper and his wife Diana have is that it's 5-star quality service at an affordable rate.
Oh, okay. Can you tell us a little bit about, yeah, like how long have they been in business? Did they start off in another city, or are they homegrown?
Oh,
How
right
many,
on.
like how big, do they have like a whole staff of plumbers that help them?
Yes, actually, we do. So we have many plumbing experts. We also have master plumbers, so that we can, make it across the whole valley. We currently have 4 plumbing trucks that are wrapped in Knockout, of course, brand, and then we have 3 more on the way. So we have a pretty good staff going for our particular growth as a small, local family-owned business. We are headquartered in Queen Creek. And most of us are Arizona, born and bred. So
Oh,
I can tell you that a little bit about Dan Harper's background is that at the age of 14, he started learning about HVAC, plumbing, and electrical. So by the time this kid was finished with high school, he knew that the trades was going to be his journey. But here's what's a really groovy thing that I learned about him, Brian, is that he originally was on the track to go into medicine and become an orthopedic surgeon. And he realized, what, this whole idea of the trades, I think, is a better life balance for me. And that's what he's been doing for almost 20 years. And he's a young guy, but 20
wow.
years of experience, that's hard to come by.
Yeah. No, I saw a picture of him. Yeah, he looks pretty young.
Yeah. And his
You know.
beard, his beard's
Oh
a
yeah, yeah.
nice beard. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's interesting. So again, what's the best way for people can, reach out to you? Do you have a website that they can sign up, and check out your services?
Absolutely. So you can visit our website for Knockout Plumbing at knockoutplumbingaz.com. And you can check out anything that we offer as far as residential and commercial plumbing. We also have a contact page, so you can reach out right away and schedule any appointment that you have, or ask about our plumbing maintenance agreements, or anything that we have going on as far as specials and discounts. We do give discounts to seniors, and we give discounts to active military, of course. But you can also reach us via phone. Just give us a call at 602, 284-5499. And then that Facebook page, we really focus on presenting information that's eye-catching on our Facebook page. So check it out, Knockout Plumbing LLC.
Oh, okay. How'd they come up with that name, Knockout Plumbing?
That's a great question. A lot of folks associate it with boxing, right?
Oh yeah,
As a knockout idea, but it couldn't be further from. It's about us coming in as plumbing experts, fast, knowledgeable, and professional, knocking out the job and getting the heck out of the way so you can
that makes
continue on with
sense.
your day.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
Wow. No, also, there's a lot of snowbirds in town, and
mhm,
yeah, they'll be here for another couple months, and then they're gone for like 5, 6 months out of the year.
sure.
What advice do you have, like, when they're gone? I know some of them, just totally abandon their house, and they don't see it. Some people actually pay someone to come out and run water. Can you explain what would you do, or what do you suggest? Like, I know I think something happens to the water in the toilets, if you don't run them. Can you explain what goes on when you don't use your water system?
Well, you have to be really careful because if you're gone for even a few days, you might want to consider turning off the main of the water that goes to your home. What I usually suggest to most folks, and this is what we do ourselves, is if we're gone for a longer period of time, we asked a friend or we contract with a property management company to come in and keep an eye on things. There's so many property management companies now and so many vacation homes, right, that are
Yeah,
here. So some of the snowbirds even rent out their homes the rest of the year as Airbnb and things like that. So property management, if I had to do it all over again, I'd probably start that kind of a business because it is hot right now.
yeah.
But getting back to the water, turn off the main, if you can, that would be really advisable. A lot of things can happen anywhere from slab leaks to, any of the piping that you have running through your home, things of that nature. But if you can, if that's not really an option for you, then have someone come over or someone who can be, responsible and fulfill that liability of keeping an eye on your residence or your business.
Oh, okay. Yeah, when I had a house several years ago in North Phoenix, I always had a landscaping problem with the water system that they put in.
Oh,
I
wow.
guess they must have used bad pipes or whatever you call it, so I always had to get those replaced. Do you guys get involved with like, yard work? Like if there's a sprinkler system?
The good question, not necessarily. However, we have and we still do service, repair, replace inferior piping that is trenched in on your property. And that can be water lines and also sewer lines. And sometimes, even though it's not intentional, inferior piping and inferior parts can be installed. We had one job where there was a slab leak. Oh. And so
Oh,
once the
wow.
guys cleared through the concrete, got down right there to the pipe, and they pulled the pipe section out that they detected where the leak was coming from. Once the plumbing expert turned over that pipe, the bottom of the pipe had completely caved in.
Oh, wow.
So these things are going to happen. The most important thing you can do is just pay attention that if you are walking in your home and you step on an area of the floor that's a little soft, those are things
Mhm.
you really want to get someone out and see what it looks like. And with Knockout, we will do it free of charge.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I was just curious, again, it was such a problem. Every couple of years, I had to have those replaced, and I
Yeah.
didn't know who to call. And I called these landscapers that I didn't know. They'd put their business card on my door, and I'd call them up, and who knows, if they didn't fix it correctly or what. But it was always a problem that I had. You know.
Yeah, generally when the issue is associated with landscaping itself, we don't get involved. However, and I will say this very urgently, if there's water somewhere happening on your property, just call us and let them bring in the camera, bring in whatever they need to do to find what it is, because at least the water can get shut off, taken a look at, and then we can figure out exactly who and what best avenue to take from that.
Oh, okay. Water purifying systems. Do you guys get involved with installing those?
Yeah, absolutely. We do RO
Oh,
systems, whole home systems, softeners. Absolutely, we do. Mhm.
are they, yeah, like, I don't know how much they go for, is that like a major thing? And, do you suggest like, I mean, people can still put them in even after they've moved into a house, right? It
Oh,
doesn't have
absolutely.
at any time.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. And you can have the RO system put in anytime generally. And the softeners or the whole home filtration systems, those can come in. Sometimes, it takes a little bit of effort, but those can definitely come in. And you were talking about price a little bit ago. And sometimes I reach out to competitors to see what pricing is going on, a little
Uh,
recon on my side. And right now we're running anywhere from 20 to 35% less on our installs, what we're charging versus some of the water purification and filtration companies.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, any final words of wisdom that you want to leave our viewers with?
Final words of wisdom. Bottom line is Knockout Plumbing, family owned and operated. We're headquartered in Queen Creek, but we service the valley and surrounding areas. And our goal really is to deliver honest, upfront, and reliable service at an affordable rate. And that's really what the owners, Dan and Diana Harper, that's their focus. That's why they're in this business. And so, give us a shot. Contact Knockout Plumbing.
Okay, great. Yeah, so again, reach out to her. The number is behind me, 602-284-5499. And once again, that website.
Sure, it's knockoutplumbingaz.com because Brian, we serve our customers with a knockout job 24/7, man.
Oh, okay, great. Well, thank you, Tina, for being
Oh,
on
thank you,
this.
Brian. I appreciate the opportunity. Thank you.
Oh, my